Holy shit! That's there. Jeez. Oh, peace. Elvis, what kind of friend is that, dude? Is there even audio? Nope. Yep. Yeah, there is. I'm a bumper down because I'm loud. I'm louder than Sean. Sean's quieter than I. I'm here. The champ's here. Letting me know I literally just got home right now. Swear to God. Literally just didn't even go in the house. I did. Okay, that's not true. I went in the house to get a clean glass, and then I ran out here to do this. Literally haven't been home all day. My life has been consumed by soccer from my children. We had a soccer game tonight, a soccer game tomorrow night, practice Thursday night, soccer game Saturday, soccer practice Monday. It's just my whole life. It's crazy. It's wild. It's wild. But here's what we're doing tonight. We're just going to drink some whiskeys. We're going to hang out. I'm going to talk to you guys about an Alec Bradley thing. There's some tickets available in some places. Bove. I miss your scent. Yeah, I miss your musk. And here we are. Thank you guys for being here. I know there wasn't a thumbnail. Didn't put one up today. But that doesn't matter because we're here. Because we're streaming 2 times a month, damn it. This is one of them. It's been decided Sean's beating Dan in arm wrestling. My elbow's fucked, man. You know what I mean? I really can't arm wrestle because I broke my elbow twice. There's metal and shit in there, and it hurts like a bitch when I twist it, you know? So, Klein is on his 7-week golf adventure across the southern part of the United States of America. It was warm here all day, and then we got to the soccer field, and it was, 52 degrees and windy as shit. What's everyone drinking? You know what I'm going to drink? So there's a bottle on this table that I have not talked to you guys about, but I have to tell you guys about it. I have to. Oh, look, Ryan's a liar, dude. He didn't even leave. What a liar. Well, Alex, I'm left-handed, right? So we're already using the left hand, if you know what I'm saying. But the right hand's busted. The right hand's fine, actually. The right hand is, some would say, the greatest right hand ever. I don't need this keyboard where we're going. You guys got to understand that, like, my 2 arms probably weigh as much as Sean. That's my guess. If you chop them off, I think you'd have to get the hunk. Probably. Here? You do those? If you do both right there and then off, I bet that's as much as Sean weighs. That's probably about, you know what I mean? Klein says Dan is okay. Okay, first off, Ryan, super disrespectful on your part. Second off, is Cam streaming right now? I swear to God, if that little elf is streaming right now, we can't even be friends anymore, dude. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, if you are a patron of Drums and Drams, just know if you're looking forward to more Evernorth picks, there won't be any. What's up, Zach? Listen, Zach, you called me, Alec called me, and my wife called me at the same time, and we had a barrel pick with a local country club today. You guys all called me during that pick, And then when I left to go to my daughter's game, I called my wife to see what was going on. And then I called Alec because Alec never calls me. I swear to God. I should call Cam. I swear to God if that motherfucker's streaming. But what I'm trying to say is, by the time my daughter's soccer game started, by the time I got there, I talked to Alec for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I gotta go, dude. So here we are. Thanks, Tommy. You too. Tommy, you never stopped looking good, which is crazy, dude. Zach, I have an idea. I think Sean and I are going to go on a Bourbon Junkies golf tour and play every channel with 2 humans on it. Bourbon Pursuit guys, you guys, I'm going to pull up Cam. What's the name of Cam's YouTube channel? Little People in Drums or something like that. Haven't won Matt Madness in several years, I believe, something like that. Oh, Cam's on Patreon. All right, tell Cam, who's a patron of Cam's? Let's do a mass exodus. Let's wrap it up. Let's get out of here. Nick Jones has a channel. I don't know. Oh, man. So we should recap what has happened recently around the Bourbon Junkies and the unfortunate events that took place on Matt Madness, where Sean, who's supposed to be good at drinking whiskey and knowing what it is, lost to Brandon, who we've all lost trust in Brandon's palate at Evernorth because it's been off the wall lately. So, I'm going to go stream Oblivion by Nerds. Rob, why don't you get your little ass up here and jump on Daddy's lap, okay? And teach me how to play Dungeons and Dragons, all right? Shut your fucking mouth when you're talking to me. Any Spirit Auger 4, Night Stalker 4? I actually think there's a little Night Stalker 4 at Evernorth, like a little bit, like literally maybe like a handful of bottles, something like that. I know you're joking, but that's the real answer, all right? So we got, Evernorth got how many new barrels? 20. 20 wheated bourbons out of South Carolina, North Carolina. All 7 years old, alternate in October this year. Had a pick up today for this country club I was mentioning. And they went through MGP Low Rye, MGP High Rye, Green River, 16% rye, and the wheateds. And their top 2 barrels were wheateds. Their top 3 were actually 2 wheateds and an MGP Low Rye. So Brandon's Dark Arts pick was great. Yeah. Brandon wanted that barrel before he even drank it, though. So it was a little biased. You know what I mean? Well, Klein, it's the Saginaw one. I just said in the area. It's the Saginaw Country Club. The Golf Pro was there. So cool. Such a cool dude. Awesome dude. Honestly, we had that group was a great group. They were fantastic. They were very easygoing. They were very chill. They were timely in their ability to pick a barrel. It was fantastic. Yeah, they talked about Krebsy today. Really quick, we're doing revisit night. We're going to revisit 4-Gate Kelvin 5 because I haven't had a Kelvin collab in a while. And I walked in that room and I was like, what haven't I had in a while that we've opened and drank and talked about? And Kelvin 5 was what, I don't know, perked me up. I don't know what the word is, man. Somebody's going to figure that out. It's not me. If you make it out to San Diego, we can go play Torrey Pines. Oh my gosh, dude. I'll be there tomorrow. Look at that. Kelvin Fiver, 117 proof. Batch number 28. This is bottle number 4,885. This is a blend of Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in Australian Mariposa sherry and Añejo dark rum cask. Wait. What is Añejo? I thought Añejo was a tequila term. Doesn't it mean like old or aged or something like that? Because like There's anejo, and then there's extra anejo. There's apparently anejo rum. Kelvin Club 4 is awesome. Look at this cool glass, dude. I bought one of these because I wanted a nice glass for in my house. It's a Denver in Lily. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I know it's one of the coolest whiskey glasses on the planet. I used to have one of these and it broke. So I bought myself a new one. What's up, Jed? How you doing, buddy? All right. Guys, first off, we should discuss the Night Soccer Spirit Walker drop yesterday. Holy shit. Like, holy shit. That was 1,000 bottles, like 1,006 or something like that. And it didn't make it public. And that is incredible. That's so cool. And I think that what makes it cooler is I think those are two of our better releases that we've done. So I think most people are going to be really happy when they get those bottles. I can't believe that they sold. I genuinely assumed that Night Stalker 4 would go public, and it did not. And that's amazing. That's absolutely incredible. That's the biggest one we've ever done outside of a freaking case or two at Evernorth. It's all sold. Like, it's all gone. So it is, I don't know. That's wild. That is absolutely incredible, man. It really is. Thank you guys for being a part of this whole thing. I was talking to the group that was there for the country club today, and I was telling them, like, we've just been so fortunate that you guys jump in on this shit and support us like that. And we haven't had to, like, build Evernorth as a brand from the ground up because you guys are here. And it's so cool. Now you're rich and can retire. That's how my son thinks it works. Let's pretend that was 60 grand. It's not. Let me pretend it was 60 grand we were getting. I think in the past 3 weeks, I have spent out of our bank account for Evernorth $200,000 on barrels. So, it's gone. It's already gone. It's spent. That money's already spent. And then I had a conversation with, Ron Miles is the other one. I had a conversation with Ron Miles from Bardstown / Green River on the way to the soccer game about buying more barrels. And so I spent more money that we don't have at the moment on more barrels, but they're cool barrels. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that. But Kleiner's gifting 20 friggin' members, dude. What a gentleman. What a friggin' gentleman. Thanks, buddy. That's fucking awesome. Thanks, man. All right. We're going to try this. I haven't had this in so long. I'm telling you, we don't work with Denver and Lily or Lily or anything like that at all. I paid for 2 of these out of pocket. They are not cheap glasses. They are by far the nicest fucking whiskey glass that I've ever owned. I know that's out of focus up there. It's such a cool, and look at that. Look how it's mesmerizing. It's like a pyramid in Egypt, but if you saw it in real life, you know what I mean? I wish I could post a picture in chat. Sean just said, also 10 out of 10 Dan's on top chat, not live chat. Streamlabs, live chat. Pulled out YouTube, live chat, bitch. You owe someone $100, dude. Without a doubt. Grand Rapids 57, how's it going? Thanks for the $5, buddy. Klein's alive, dude. Klein's gonna come back tan as shit. He went from Texas to golf, to Florida to golf, to Florida to golf some more, to Florida to golf some more, to come back to Michigan. So. That 4-gate's good. Whew. That is not as finished as I remember. Like, it's not like over, it's just, the finish is like so subtle on that. I think you could convince me that that's not even finished in like a blind. Like, I think if somebody said, here's a whiskey, is it finished? I would drink that and go, I don't think so. That's what I would say. So, pretty sure. What did Bove say? Did the money we all had to pay Nick for winning on Sunday come from Evernorth too? Bove, actually, come to find out, I won the back nine at the quarry. We found that out, but you were already gone. I won the back nine, and then Nick won the front nine. So, and I know that we think that I'm being sarcastic and fibbing. Swear to God, that's true. I beat Nick by 2 on the back nine. Nick had a 20-stroke handicap. Beat him by 2. Not a big deal. Not a big deal, dude. So. How did Nick win? Nick had 40 strokes in 18 holes. So, that's how that works. Yeah, Bove, listen, that $10 is lost. Somebody already spent that. You know what I mean? That's already been spent. Dad, you son of a bitch, dude. Guys, I woke up in Kentucky. Okay, nobody knows this. The first night on the 1792 pick, and you guys can blame Thad as you see fit. But I woke up, we had a handful of drinks the night we all got there for Thad. Thad won a 1792 pick. We stayed at Airbnb in Kentucky for it. We had a bunch of whiskey that night that everybody arrived. And then I woke up with my underwear on backwards the next morning. And so here's the thing. I was fully coherent when I went to sleep. Wasn't even drunk. Woke up. Something happened in the middle of the night, and I don't know what it was. I still to this day. That acted like nothing happened. Nick Jones was there. So I'm not going to blame Thad because Nick was there and it was probably Nick. But what I'm saying is somebody came in my room. You know what I'm saying? So, Kyle, I was waddling the next day, which is interesting. I don't know what happened with that, but there's a waddle in my step. Swear to God, no, for real though, I swear to God, I woke up and I got out of bed and I was like, what the hell, dude? And my pants, they were on backwards. It's a huge problem. But Founders 10 was the best, but 12 was fantastic. What? I'm trying to figure out the new Chattanooga Founders is out, right? Or coming out right now. It did not happen again in Texas, Thad. Nick was in Texas too. So if you think about it, you're the constant here. Tony Bag of Donuts, not complaining or being a bitch. But can we get more notice next time on drop changes? 24 hours maybe. Is there a reason it has to be on a Monday? It's so you guys don't have to wait on shipping. You didn't have to super chat to say that. It was just to get it to you guys sooner, man. It really was. Oh, shit. I didn't even think about being pregnant, dude. Maybe that's why I feel so tired today. I felt really tired today. I've had adverse effects from food. Maybe it's pregnancy issues. Could be. I believe there's a uterus inside of me. What's up, Dustin? I've been wearing that belt. Guys, Dustin makes fucking sweet belts. They're leather. He makes them with his hands. He probably uses a tool in heat, but I don't fully understand leather craftsmanship. Dustin clearly does, because the belt I bought from him is fucking awesome. So, it's so cool. I showed it to Brandon the other day. I think it was yesterday at Evernorth. I took it off and showed it to him because I was going to go pee. So I was taking it up my pants off anyways. You know what I mean? It might have been GHB. Could have. Imagine. Holy shit. I would 100% get pregnant with Nick's baby now that you say that, Huggins. I think about it more. Whew. Tony said, dude, these picks from Texas Mart and Kalamazoo have been great. Keep them coming. Texas Mart is doing another pick. I got to send them samples now that those barrels came in. But they are going to do another one. Boyer, Dan, love you, brother. Please tell the hordes to be nice and not being a bunch of jerks. Apparently they have issues. I'm making an assumption on who the herds are, but I don't know if I'm right. His pants were already... When is the A and B getting bottled? We need to schedule another bottling day, and then hopefully we can catch up on a bunch of barrels. And then... Yeah. Thank you for the super chat, Boyer. I don't have a date for you yet, Kyle. I'm sorry, buddy. Alex said, I would pay extra for your next drop to have no notice, 0 heads up. Just throw it up on a Monday. Oh. I want to be honest. That idea... Oh, yeah. Alex, that's one of my favorite things I've read tonight. Mudkip said, checking in from Columbia, South Carolina. There's a Columbia in a different part of the world, too. Interview in the morning, got a Wild Turkey 101 8-year at the Total Wine next to my hotel. Wild Turkey 8-year 101 is awesome. It's fantastic. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. Somebody brought one of those up and let us try it. Sean had it out at Turkey. He's fantastic. For real. It's freaking awesome. And I would 100% pay $40 for it. Or 45 or whatever. The guy that brought it up, he said he found it for like 20, which is incredible. Like, it's absolutely wild. But Tommy said, oh, dude, I got a gag reflex. Come to find out. Tommy said, back up off the mic. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, Danger said, fuck everyone, do a midnight drop. Holy shit. All right, dude. CJ's got comment of the night by 7 galaxies. There will not be anything close. CJ, these aren't even rookie numbers, dude. Look at that thing. That thing's huge. That's bigger than... Look at that. That's bigger than my whole hand. I did get a lot in there, though. That's a little impressive, honestly. Midnight drop scavenger hunt. Everyone has to figure out where it is. That would be a blast. Absolute blast. You guys have a lot of good ideas in here, and we should do some of those. But you guys can thank Tommy for that visual that, if you decide to, you can use later. If you decide not to, I completely understand. Phillies, Mets, and Dodgers, Cubs. Man, can we talk about baseball playing way too many fucking games? That's insane. Now here's the thing though. This is wet. Obviously. Okay, hold on. It's going to be loud for a sec. Look how small it is if you circumcise it. Look at that. Look at the size difference. It's a chode without this. I guess that doesn't change the length of it. Does that spit on that thing girl, she in prison for the NFT stealing everybody's money or something? I don't know if that's even real. You know what I mean? Why don't they make condoms that thickness? Pretty sure that you could find something that would do that. The problem is, I think everything you put on there makes it feel worse, which is a real bummer. Because it's prettier, dude. It's definitely prettier. If we're having a conversation about circumcision versus not, one of them is more appealing to the eye, some would say, But case was dismissed. Oh, okay. So she's still out there doing her thing. I tell you what, dude, there's just so many friggin' baseball games. I can't imagine. It'd be so hard for me to care for that many times. At least in football, it's one of those things. Yeah, they're like, no, there's not that many. Dustin, Dustin, where's somebody get Kelly? Dustin's we gotta find Kelly. We need Kelly in here. Brandon said he's 100% making a Wikipedia scavenger hunt where you have to answer questions to get the password for something. Oh. With all due respect to everyone involved, and I mostly mean that, right? People can't figure out. God damn it, Klein. I gotta stop reading chat for a minute. It's out of control already. People can't figure out how to like check out on websites. If you think people are going to be able to find clues on the internet to figure out a password, do you know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things. With, again, tons of respect that's due here. So dumb. Not everyone. Maybe not you, whoever you are. But so many people are. You know what I mean? So I think that's going to be pretty hard. I think that's going to... People can't figure out how to copy and paste a password respectfully. It's just one of those things, dude. Best Dan in golf. Fug, this guy ain't even good. Nick's hammered already. Best Dan in beat... Oh, S is near A on a keyboard. Okay. Well, back to our scavenger hunt idea here. Can't even type the word beat into the chat. And he's only fucking 48. So what I was saying is, though, if you give Nick 40 strokes, he'll still lose to me technically, which is incredible. I wonder where this Forgate is from, like the whiskey. Alex said, if you just make the password uppercase, I'm food. Forgate Kelm 5 is good. The finish is so soft and nice. Well, yeah, I got 20 total. He got 40 total, and he still lost. He got 20 on top of mine, and he still lost, which is crazy to think about. That's wild. I mean, and that was the best Nick's golfed ever in his life, ever will golf in his life. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those things. Also, quickly here, we're going to talk about something. These were just sent here. Room 101 15th anniversary cigars. Okay. All right, Nick. First off, rent's not due till July again. Okay? I'm 85% sure on that. Because I think I paid for 6 months. I think. Second off, that's a lot of money, so thank you for the super chat. Third off, fuck you. Do you know what I mean? Listen, nobody talks about how I'm always early on rent because I pay so many months at a time. So, like, was I late in January? Yeah, I was. But did I pay Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June? Yeah, I did. So I've been early for the last fucking 3 months now, right? So in theory, I'm not even late because I'm fucking so early. But, okay. You know what? How the fuck does Nick have a wrench? Like, what in the world are we doing with wrenches around here? Just handing them out. Everybody's got a wrench. The weeded barrels are pretty good, honestly. Some of those barrels are really good. Some of them are not great. But that's to be expected. 4 of them, it's weird. One of the lots tastes like cinnamon. Nick, I want you to know Klein timed you out. Just a heads up. One of the lots tastes like cinnamon, but it's like floral cinnamon. And then one of them tastes like fruit punch. And then one of them has like a depth and a weeded character to it, which is they're very different. But Wrench Gang. You gave Cheech the big wrench? What the hell, says Tommy? I mean, I think Luke, I don't even know who has a big wrench. That turned into a dick joke. It did. Who you guys think will be on, how do you know? It should like visually show you. And it doesn't. All right. We're going to go to a different whiskey. Night Angel says he doesn't understand why he doesn't have one. That's a fucking wild take. Alex, dude, if your wife tells you you got a big wrench, you got to high five her. Because that's very nice of her to say things like that. You know what I mean? If my wife ever gives me a compliment, so few and far between. High five her every time. I do. She'll say something funny and that's nice about me. And I literally will I'll walk across the room to give her a high five. It's so few and far between, though. It just is. It just is, dude. Whew. What is the famous bar gentleman's bathhouse just spamming in here or not? Or is somebody talking to that is said person? Okay, we're gonna do here's what's going on with there's an Alec Bradley event happening. Hold on. Okay, Nick. Fuck you, dude. Okay, I can't catch up on that text right now. All right. Tonight's live stream brought to you by Alec Bradley Cigars. So this is interesting. Yeah, Alex, you don't gotta explain why. You just hype because that's a nice moment. A high five to the wife is like, we're bros right now. You know what I mean? Like, that was incredible. And you were so nice to me. Thank you for making me feel better. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very nice. So there it is. This is very short notice, but there are tickets available to this. And I will, what the fuck, Alec, is that? Hold on. Okay, that's the link. After I read this, I'm going to put it in the link. Ready? Alec. God damn it. Alec, you didn't even spell check this, dude. Alec, did you voice to text this to me? To say on here? That is not acceptable at all, dude. Oh my God, a stream. And I'm here. Well, not for long. What's up, buddy? This isn't my thing, dude. I'm the messenger. Don't fucking shoot me. You know what I mean? Fucking deal with it. I'm the messenger. Alec, in this situation, is the person sending said message. Want to take it up with somebody? He's in chat. Alex says, you know what? I think it's more fun if I read it how Alex said it. I don't know how bad it's going to get. I'm just going to read it the way it says it. Alec brand, this is real though. So just know that what I'm saying is not a joke. The way that I'm reading it is as it was sent to me. Alec brand and Heaven Hill have teamed up to bring the first ongoing cigar and whiskey pairing class to the Bourbon Trail. The pairing will be offered multiple times a week on Heaven Hill property and can be booked on Heaven Hill's website. We are throwing a one-time VIP event April 26th to kick off the partnership, and there are a few tickets left. There will be a 3-course meal as well as an extremely exclusive pairing. One of the bottle's samples, has not been released yet. Bradley and Alan Rubin will both be attending the event. Tickets are $250 per person. That is happening on April 26th. If you are interested in attending, there are tickets. And the link's in chat. Nailed it. Man, I'm good at this shit. That's fucking crazy. I'm like a fucking professional in here. And it's pinned too, because I'm that good at this. Fuck, I pinned the wrong one. All right, undo. God damn it. There it is. We're back. We're back to literal perfection. So, but yeah, you got to buy the tickets ahead of time. You can't just do not Do not just show up. Don't do that. Don't do the thing. Don't just show up. It's in the chat. Click it. If you want, go attend. I've heard that there's going to be cool whiskey there. I don't know that it hasn't happened yet, but I've heard that there's going to be cool shit there. 3-course meal. What, are we getting warmed the fuck up, dude? Jeez, oh, Pete's, dude. I mean, Alec, I believe, will not be there. Bradley and Alan will be there. If you have not met Alan Rubin, go ahead and change your life for the better. I mean, that, I swear to God, Alan might be one of the hardest to explain humans I've ever met because of how incredible he seems. It's just wild. You know how the kids say aura these days? They say that guy's got aura. You guys know how kids talk. They say the word aura. Alan Rubin's the fucking aura guy, dude. Without a doubt. It's incredible. And Dara said, Bill and I will be there. So, listen. Holy shit. There you go. But how do I get tickets? Tony, you got to be fucking kidding me, dude. I think you are, but. Bradley Rubin equals best Rubin. Jeez, that's Klein's words, not my words. I want that on the record. Now, I will say Bradley Rubin, unless he's shaved it, best mustache of the Rubins that I've seen. But, well, there's a butthole. How are you? This guy, he's a thickie. Look at that, dude. That cat is a thick little thicker, dude. Do not just show up. Don't just show up. Garrett said I'm downing 3-course meal Easter candy. So Ricky and I made an agreement, Garrett, that we were going to do a little gardening or a lot, whichever. And one night when we were kid free and we did some gardening and we DoorDash Maru and ate all of the Easter candy I could fit in my body. And I felt very sick the next day. And now I'm back. I'm back on my behavior for the most part. You know what I mean? So, PB&J, milk, and a cookie. I mean, you could skip me. I'll drink the milk, but I can do without. I'd rather have a Coke Zero. I'm riding Coke Zero's dick lately, if I'm being honest. I went to the store the other day. I bought 4 of them. And I had 3 of them that day. I don't think they're bad for you, so I don't think it matters. All right, next whiskey. Let's revisit a fun whiskey that was awesome, that would cost so much money, but we liked it. It is Wyoming Whiskey's The Old Faithful. Straight bourbon whiskey, 108 proof. 10 years old. $500 fucking dollars. The new orange cream. I did buy the orange cream zero to try it because I'll try it. I'll try anything 2, 3, 4 times. Somewhere in there. I didn't dislike it. It's not like a revisit for me. Like, I'm good. Whoever said Coke Zero and Diet Coke are the same thing, fucking insane person. Oh, it's Tommy. That doesn't surprise me at all. Tommy, they're not the same. They don't taste the same at all. Maraschino is that's true. Tarbash. Maraschino does fix everything, dude. Hi. I know, but the problem is what if I just curl this cat, dude? Look how strong I'm getting. Dude, he's limp. He doesn't give a shit. Some people are pet abuse. That's cat abuse. Dur, 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 dur. He didn't fucking care at all. Wild. Absolutely wild. Cherry Coke Zero is the GOAT, but only for one. Coke Zero is the GOAT of all of them, honestly. Maybe like the Coke with the real sugar or whatever is the best one. But those are bad for you. Coke Zeros aren't. Pretty sure it's science. Diet Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper Zero is fantastic too, actually. Baja Blast Zero. Great job to Mountain Dew. Huge shout out to Mountain Dew. You think there will be an ancient age lineup like Benchmark? I don't believe so, but that would be fun. That would be cool. Oh, this smells good. Wyoming Whiskey Old Faithful. $499.99, dude. The box it came in was so cool. Unfortunately, I had to leave it because I couldn't get it in the suitcase. But box was awesome. I don't even know who Alinity is. It's all shit. Boyer, what the fuck? Nicholas Jones said, worst channel ever. I don't know. I got a tattoo on my leg. I don't even know if those guys are still doing it. You know what I mean? I think it says something about Texas and whiskey. Why don't you ship the box yourself? I mean, because I'm not spending. This was already $500. I'm not going to spend $25 to ship. I'm on a trip with the fam. I'm not going to go source a box, source some tape, find a UPS. I'm not gonna, that's so much fucking work for a box. But it was a cool box. Okay, how about this? If there were a box worth shipping that is not like W Very Rare, William, or W.O. Weller, Celebration, those bottles, this was the one. If there was one that's not those, you know what I'm saying? But how's it feel to have a tattoo of a dead channel? I know, I got to get it filled in. I do got to get it filled in. Now listen, there was a lot of premeditation on this tattoo, okay? I'm going to show you. Okay, well, oh, look at that. Damn. Hold on, look at it. Hit it. Oh my. Guys, holy shit. My calves are in fucking sane. All right, that's not why we're here. My bad. That is not at all what we're doing, okay? Look at. Oh my, sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. Speaking of stuff you're going to use later. Okay, right here, this little banner. Mind you, I got this tattoo from literally the best artist, probably in the whole fucking state, if not the Midwest. One of the best artists in the Midwest. Right here it says Texas Whiskey Crew, just in the banner. And the reason I did that is because now they can just fill this little banner in and it won't even matter. You know what I'm saying? She can like put a cool design in there and that'll be just fine. But there's no way, Night Angel. There's no way, dude. There's no way, dude, that you're hitting me with a, whoa my gosh, dude. Hey, Night Angel. Suck it, dude. Your calves don't look anything like that. Piece of shit. What's up, dude? Gosh, this is the straightest stream we've ever done. I'm out of breath from getting in that chair like that, though. That was crazy. Tarbash said, tattoos are for scumbags and sluts. Well, I'm not the first one. Fucking got him. I don't do cocaine because I have an addictive personality. That seems like the wrong move for me from a long-term perspective. All right. Hold on. Well, Matt, Night Angel needed to see that my calves because he was sad and alone. Okay. Dude, you guys are crazy, okay? You guys are insane. What the fuck is Jordan Harper just copying and pasting in this fucking chat? Somebody time out Jordan. Thank you. Luke was on that shit. You know what? I'll read it. Fuck it. I stayed in your Airbnb. Oh, that's fucking cool. Jordan, I'm so sorry, dude. You posted that too many times, which is why you got in trouble. But I stayed in your Airbnb on Lake 13. Me and my buddies caught 3 master angler crappies, and you left us some great whiskey to try. That's fucking cool. Thanks for staying there. We sold that place. When you were there, we used to leave. So Ricky and I had an Airbnb. And I would just give Ricky bottles of whiskey to leave at the Airbnb. And then when people drank them, we'd just replace them. And sometimes they were like extra store picks and stuff. Sometimes they were like ECBPs that we had like, if we had 2 or 3 bottles of like an ECBP and we didn't like it, then I'd just give that to Ricky to put up there. Sometimes they were stuff from like Costco where they sell like bigger bottles of stuff that's actually like pretty good. But that's awesome. Thank you for staying up there, buddy. Appreciate that. Refrain from exposing more body parts. Well, today's opposite day, Keith, so you're in luck. This whiskey smells so good. If this whiskey was $200, I'm in. Oh, it tastes cool too. It's like if they made a cola marshmallow. Now, that's, man. And it just like moves around. It's got palate movement, some people would say. You know what I mean? Listen, I don't have hairy legs. I'm a hairless man for the most part, pretty much. I'm a hairless man. Do I got a hole in my pants? Imagine if my beehole was just out because there was a huge rip in my pants and underwear. Boyer. I like having tattoos. I don't love getting them. They're fine. You know what I mean? Nobody in this chat's calves are better. Not a single person. No one's. Literally none. It's -7, truthfully. It's one of these things where it's like, you guys can try all you want, but you're not going to get there. And it's not your fault. I was born this way. Love the show. You guys really need Sweet Talk Sagamore for a 105 proof double oak pick or a Bullet for a 100 proof 12-year pick. Oh, whoa. Those are wild. Nick Bernhardt with a $5 super chat. Those are some wild things you're saying. Cam said, bring it, send me a link. I'm 100% sure that's not Drummer Boy Cam. Because he is Kermit the Frog from the perspective of limbs. All right, Brandon T said bad genetics, dude. How did you get? I mean, it's so wild that everybody's not blown away by my calves, truthfully. Like, if I walked upstairs in shorts in front of you guys would have to stop and watch. Do you know what I mean? Cam said that's correct. I'm like 6 inches taller than him. So you're like 5'7" then, 5'8", somewhere in there. It's tiny still. Okay, dude, you guys say a mid when I'm fucking blowing out. Like, you guys gotta understand, like, I basically have to get jeans tailored to my calves. You know what I mean? That's where we're at. Where's Night Angel? Oh gosh, dude. Last year, how you doing, buddy? I vote more body parts on this stream. Thank you for that. To crazy super chat. Thank you, bud. I miss you, man. Thanks for buying a whole sponsor, dude. Brandon said, Brandon mentioned to me what you wanted on it. You're fucking awesome, man. Thank you for real, for everything always. Oh, okay. If I got to get my fucking quads out to show Night Angel the striations in my quads on this stream, everyone will leave because my pants will have to come off. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Rich's calves are big from shanking shots, says Aaron Atkins. Oh no, Brandon. Oh no. It's not a stream till Bo retracts a chat. Dude, honestly, now knock on wood, I'm sure that I will inevitably fuck something up. Luke's not going to, so I'm sure I will. This golf event is something we could literally do 2 to 3 times a year. It was so much easier to plan than Pours in the Park / Bourbon in the Barn. It's not even remotely close to the time consumption on the 2 different events. Like, it is absolutely wild. You don't want to get in a calf strength tournament. You don't understand. I used to be strong and I used to be fat. Like, both of those things are insane. You know what I mean? Oh, guys, I've been having so much fun introducing my son, who's 10. Probably not. Okay, now, you know what? I don't regret it. To old rap music, like T.I., like shit that was cool when I was in high school. T.I., Lil Jon, old Kanye West, incredible. Man, Man, that guy's off the fucking rails though. Old Kanye West. What else were we listening to? DMX. That's so much fun. That is so much fun. He introduced me to a song called Doot Doot. And I recommend that everybody here looks it up. I recommend every single here I recommend every human in chat goes to a Spotify or a YouTube near you and Googles or searches Skrilla Doot Doot. I'll spell it. It's DOOT space DOOT. And then in parentheses, 6'7". Oh, I just recommend it. At one point, I swear to God, I'll spoil it for you. He goes, do, baby shark. I swear to God, that's in the song. I swear to God, that's in the song. It's the worst song I've ever heard in my life. You guys think I'm fucking with you? This guy is talking about shooting people and then says, do, and then says baby shark. This is like a real rapper kind. Like, in theory, people listen to this. This guy's got 2.5 million listens on Spotify a month with this. Like, Playboi Carti dropped a new album. It's absolute fucking dog shit. It's on every billboard. It's like the most successful album in the past million years, basically. And it's one of the worst pieces of music. I refuse to listen to 32 songs of it or however many are on the album. I've listened to like fucking 3 because I tried. Holy shit, man. Night Boyer, you old fuck. Yeah. Yep. It's wild. I don't understand. I mean, listen, I know that mumble rap was like a thing and it's just bad. It's just not good, you know. But it's wild that people intentionally listen to that. And because listen, I like most music. I like rap / hip hop, country, folk, rock, punk. Like, I'll listen to most stuff. I really will, truthfully. I'm not picky about music at all. When we get to like, man, you said like 14 words, but none of them were real words. It is awful. Irish music, I used like Dropkick Murphys. They're my favorite, but like that's the only like kind of Irish-y music I like. Whatever. Okay, not all Tyler the Creator is bad. I didn't listen to the new one though. I don't think Drake beat Kendrick. Okay, somebody time Brandon out. Somebody do that. Somebody talk. Listen, NF is from Michigan. He's an incredible white rapper. Eminem, obviously. You know what I mean? I know, but the difference is we grew up with some of the greatest. Eminem, whether you like him or not, whether you agree or not, you have to agree. This isn't a debated statement. Eminem is one of the greatest rappers of all time. That was like, we grew up with that being a real thing. Lil Wayne was one of the greatest rappers of all time, right? These people were like, that was our era, so we got to listen to cool shit. Was Mac Miller from Michigan? If Mac Miller was from Michigan, I had no idea. So it's one of those things like, I know our parents didn't like all of our music. Blink-182, one of the most successful, I think, punk, maybe, kind of, punk bands of all time. We grew up with really good music. Like, we didn't grow up with really shitty music. Current day is actual shit music. Do you know what I mean? It's wild. It's wild. It's insane. This is not an old take. It's not that I'm old. It's not that. I'm fine. I'm not fine with it, but I'll accept the fact that I'm old, but I'm right, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Tupac, no one else comes close. I mean, I think most people would disagree, right? I think, like, he's great. He's incredible. We get it. It would have been better if he didn't die. Yeah, gosh. Emo, Hawthorne Heights, dude. I mean, listen. All right, Smooth, you son of a bitch. Miles sings Rap God start to finish, every word memorized. The good news, if you're a white person and you have white babies and they like a white rapper, is they probably will never say the N-word on accident because Eminem doesn't say it. So it's one of those things where you don't have to worry. Like, your kid can know an Eminem song. Now, some of the, some lyrics are questionable. It is what it is. No N-words. Huge upside. You know what I mean? Dan thinks the Bee Gees are rap. All right, dude. I think the Bee Gees like swayed their fucking arms when they sang. You know what I mean? You guys remember Trapped or Hoobastank? Or those were fun. 3 Days Grace. Finger 11. Oh, guys, I'm not even picky about, this is crazy. I'm realizing right now that I'm right, like super right, not picky about music. Current rap, mostly dog shit. So, Kyle, I'll go with you on that road. 9 Inch Nails. Oh my gosh. Like, Brandon, you guys want to hear a hot take? You guys won't like Brandon after this? He thinks Tool's a bad band. He said that. Trap is still having a crash out in the news. Wait, what's that mean? Hoobastank was fan-friggin-tastic. Creed. Remember Creed? 3 Days Great. 3 Doors Down. Fantastic. Brandon said Tool's bad. I swear to God, he said he doesn't like Tool. No, he didn't just get burned out on him. He said he doesn't like him. That's how he started. I don't like Tool. That's how he started the conversation. Tool, ew. Something just like that. It's insane. This is crazy. This might be the most accepted take I've ever had on any live stream of all time. Yep, he said Tool sucks. Suck it, Klein. Bitch. Fucking called it, dude. Breaking Benjamin. You guys remember Skillet? It was like a Christian band. Remember Reliant K? Fantastic Christian band. DC Talks? Fantastic fucking Christian rap group. Seether's fucking... Seether was so good. Incubus is fucking incredible. I was not the biggest Saliva fan. I didn't dislike them. I just didn't. Good Charlotte. First CD I ever bought from Good Charlotte. My mom took it and said, I have to listen to this whole thing before you can have it and listen to it. She said that to me. She listened to the whole thing and then she did give it to me so I could listen to it. But that happened. Seether's so good. Man. The guy's voice from Seether, fan-friggin-tastic. Chevelle was so good. POD. But I used to sing POD like it was my day job. Foo Fighters is really good. Switchfoot. Yellowcard was kind of up there with Blink a little bit. Yellowcard had a violin player, which made it really fucking cool, truthfully. I used to listen to DC Talk constantly, dude. Was there was a white Christian rapper. I could have swore his name was something Ruben or Ruben something. Anybody know Toby Mac's a fucking good one? Nick's first CD was a young up-and-comer named Frank Sinatra. Oh, Bob, that's a good comment. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Weird Al. It was a Christian. He was a Christian guy. Was it John Rubin? Yeah, it was John Rubin. It was 100% Tyler. It was John Rubin. I like that guy, dude. I can't imagine any of that held up. Let me see. I saw him in concert once. John Rubin has 12,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Oh, I remember that album cover. It's called Are We There Yet? And it's black and white. That was the album. I had that CD. I was 9 years old. He had Toby Mac on that album. Holy shit. The grits were actually great, man. Dara, the grits were okay. I'm not saying as if any of this is true today, because I don't know that any of these bands hold up or anything. Grits were awesome. Newsboys, I got a CD from Newsboys out of those catalogs where you could pick like 10 CDs for like a cent each, like 10 cents each or something. Pay like $1 for 10 CDs or whatever it was. Where's Klein at? Reading Brandon's comments. Where's Klein? How much longer are we live? I don't know. What time is it? Not forever. Not forever. Oh, Sugar Ray. Smash Mouth too. Did the lead singer from Smash Mouth die? There, that was the song. Man. Yeah, the lead singer of Smash Mouth had some liver issues. He was hammered on stage all the time. There's some like really sad videos of him on stage where he can't speak, like he literally can't speak English anymore because he's so drunk. And I think he had liver failure. Drink responsibly, like for real though. Smash Mouth was so good. Papa Roach still making music. You guys know that? You guys know Papa Roach is still out there doing the damn thing, like making a comeback? I don't know Beanbag at all. I know Jars of Clay. POD was honestly, man, POD was so good for real. So good. I love Brandon T said Mac Miller earlier, and he's fan-friggin-tastic, truthfully. So, when are you guys going to review the first bookers of the year? Huh. We could do this fun game where somebody buys a Booker's and just sends it to us. Because the last time I bought one was $180. Guys, remember when that YouTube channel, I think Bourbon Dude, I think his name's the Bourbon Dude. Is that? I think so. He made that video about all the people. About YouTube channels not going to that's a bummer, Chrissy. That sucks because their albums were like really cool. He made the video about all the YouTubers that like go to the channel or go to the store and like won't pay. They do like how much would you pay videos, but then they won't pay it when they see it in the store. Did you see that video? Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. Anyways, he made that video, and as soon as I watched that video, I literally thought to myself, everybody immediately thinks this is us because I'm pretty sure that we started the how much would you pay videos. Pretty sure. I'm like 95%. Let's go 92% sure. And I'm like, everyone thinks this is us. And then I watched the video, and I'm like, mind you, I know that's not us because I pretty consistently overpay for dumb shit, seemingly. But then I watched the video, and he said, like, it's like 7-ish channels in like relatively concentrated area. I'm like, we don't live around anyone. It's clearly not us. Can be us. So anyways, because I'm like, if the store owner said it's us, he's lying, right? Whatever. Then I commented on the video. I was like, I know everybody thinks he's talking about us, but it's not us. I paid $180 for a fucking Booker's and a Monster. So, a Monster energy drink. So, clearly not us, because if we did a how much would you pay on Booker's, I'd say $650, man, 40-ish. Oh, I'd probably say zero. This is going down so good. And I paid $180. So, but listen, sometimes you need whiskey for content. Obviously, that Booker's dog shit, Fritz. That Booker is so fucking gross, dude. Sean and I drank that. It is so gross. I don't think he ever followed up on the video name. He said in the video that people could get on his live stream and kind of defend their point or defend themselves. I think there's a couple. Sometimes you need to be. Listen, CJ, what if like someday they could turn a corner, right? Truthfully, there could be like this whole year, none of it's nutty. This whole year, none of it tastes like fucking peanut cum. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. They could do that. And we would never know if we don't check back in. So we got to check back in. We should probably not check in for $180 on a $100 bottle. But it wasn't that year. It wasn't last year. Country ham's supposed to be good. If you mix, what is it? Country ham and the biscuit? Yeah. Breaking biscuit. I think if you mix country ham and biscuits together, it's pretty fantastic. I think it's supposed to be good. But I think the people thinking it was us came from like, you know, the guys that make How Much Would You Pay videos. I think that was like, that's kind of where it started. Nothing's off limits. What do you want to see next, buddy? You know what I mean? Red clay strays are good. Want to smell boogers? Put the cork back in. Yeah. Not pretty much most of them for me. And that's not, it's not their fault. They clearly people like their whiskey. I just don't. Listen, there's a bunch of people who aren't going to like stuff we do. There's a bunch of people who don't like. Is there anyone who doesn't like Buffalo Trace now that I think about it? Anyone at all? Like I understand it not being your favorite, but does anybody like really hate it? The good news about peanuts is you can cover them up with cigars. Peanuts is so close to the word penis. Honestly, CJ, I'm getting real close to your team on that. I really am. But I don't think he said that people could come on and defend themselves. Now, here's the point, and I didn't post in the comment section because I kind of wanted to see what happened because, it's drama, I guess. What happens? Here's one. What could be a good point, right? I ordered them bottles. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate the support, man. What can happen is, let's pretend Stag 25B comes out, right? When Stag 25B comes out, we want to find one, let's say. This is all hypothetical, so I need you to just come with me on this ride. It'll be fun. We want a Stag 25B. Oh, shit, there's a 25B in a store. Oh, shit, it's $150. Well, we'll buy it, and we're going to use it for the channel and whatever. So we paid $150 for it. If we made a How Much Did You Pay video, if we said $150 and we saw it for $150, we would buy that first one for $150. Now, if we then walk into said store from the video, we would go in, see that bottle, it might be $150, and then we would say, no, thank you. But it's because we already have one, right? This is why when we do the How Much Would You Pay videos, we would do it in a way, ours is structured in a way in which you say, I often say in those videos, if I don't have one, I would pay this much. But if I already have one, I wouldn't pay that much. So the problem is this is like, it's like a weird spot because it's like, yeah, I would pay that for one. I wouldn't pay it for 6, you know what I mean? Or anything like that. So I think that could be a good argument, and that might be why some of those people didn't buy it. I don't know that. I'm just saying. But, hey, dude, also, I mean, man, if you walk in, you're like, I'd pay $150 for this, and it's been like 6 months. Maybe fucking times are tough, dude. Maybe shit changed. Maybe your job pivoted. Maybe you make less money. Maybe you had to pay for a furnace in your fucking house. I feel like there's a lot of reasons you could say no. How you knows my accent, said Tim. Well, pretty much nailed it twice. So, Theron, is that a Michter's 20 back there? Nope. Oh, that's a Michter's 10. No, it's not. That's a Michter's barrel proof bourbon. That's it. This one? Whoa, I nailed that so fast. That's Michter's bourbon. You guys don't understand this is harder than you think it is. That bottle. Bam. Bam. It feels like I'm moving my arm a fucking mile back here. And it's dude, it's barely, that is a lot harder than you think. I got lucky the first time. What would you pay for GTS 2024? I don't know, $300, $400, somewhere in there. But Red Breast 27, disgusting. Also, some folks have money like Cam and Klein. Well, the problem wasn't that people were willing to pay up. The problem seems that people said they were willing to pay up and then weren't paying up when presented with the opportunity. So it does make it feel like you're trying to like bump some numbers somewhere in hopes that you maybe could sell yours for that much. That would be the counter argument. But how much did you pay for 2023 Mixer Send? Easily $200. Literally some of the best 90 proof whiskey I've had in years. Or whatever. Best sub 100 proof whiskey I've had in some years. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. But did you guys? Okay, hold on. Now, I believe it's a long video. We just saw parts and pieces of it. I will say, this is just turning it into a full transparency stream about behind the scenes shit. That same guy did a video, Bourbon Real Talk made a video about like how much it costs, how much money he makes on YouTube and stuff like that. Or like how much money he makes in general from channel partners, YouTube, Patreon, how much it costs him to make videos, stuff like this, right? Just like general financial stuff around his channel. And that same guy that made the store video did like a reaction video to his. That is fucking comedy. His reaction video. It's very funny. But and we had a lot of laughs during that react. He says funny shit. Yeah, I'll tell you. I think that's a lawsuit on that bourbon dude in that store for misleading marketing and pricing. What? I think that's a lawsuit. That bourbon dude's not going to get in trouble for saying a store owner told him that people do that. I mean, he's not going to get in any trouble on that. But, I mean, lawsuits cost money, too. Like, who's going to fucking... He didn't say anybody's name, either. I mean, it wasn't... Like, everything was just implications and vague, you know, whatever. But what would you pay for a Jack Daniel's 14 got an offer for 300 bones? Like, you want to sell it for 300 or you want to buy it for 300? Patrick, motherfucking Knight. What's up, dude? You sexy son of a bitch. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. He said fucking kill it nonstop. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Potential that you're giving one price to some customers, but not others for the same product if it isn't. Potential in that you're giving one price to some customers. I don't think that's illegal at all. I don't think that there's any, and I could be wrong. I just don't believe that there's any issue. If I walk into a car dealership or you walk in, Andy, I know what you were saying now. If I walk into a car dealership and you walk into the car dealership and the guy's like, that Lambo's $100,000, and he looks at you and he goes, that Lambo's $150,000. I don't think that's illegal. Maybe it is. I don't think so though. Because pricing isn't controlled like that. Pricing is controlled like by the store. What mixture stand is better, 22 or 24? 23 is. And I think 24 is better than 22, but I'm pretty sure. Jack Daniel's 14 is a motherfucker, dude. So given the opportunity to buy one at a pretty reasonable price, I'll pick it up. I want to bottle Pappy 12 in the lottery. Not sure if I should keep it or flip it. What would it end up tasting like? Anything similar that I should try to see if I like it before opening it? I'm going to be honest, dude. What I'm supposed to tell you is to open the bottle and drink it, right? That bottle's worth a lot of money and is not as good as the amount of money it's worth on secondary. What I would say is if you got that for retail, unless you need the money, truthfully, you should open and drink it because it is good whiskey. From a financial perspective, I probably wouldn't open it from a financial perspective. I would definitely open it from hey, I got this bottle for like $120 and I could share it with my buddies or enjoy it because it is good whiskey for sure. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate you, buddy. I was telling everybody earlier, we were talking about some 16 Rise and some stuff, but yeah, Nick, that's fair. I'm sure it got off the, yeah. Should there be a price cap on how much a retailer sells allocated bourbon for? I mean, in a fucking perfect world, I guess. It's just fucking I almost said it's communism. It's just capitalism. It's just like you got something I want. You have it. I want to buy it. How much do I have to pay for it? And then everybody's price tag is different. You know what I mean? I don't know. I would love the government to not be involved, truthfully, at all, actually. Are Evernorth products near Three Oaks? Headed there in September, needing to track some down. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego and Three Oaks? Tim Lewis, the way I talk, they don't think can afford it. God damn it. These sentences are so fucking rough, dude. I appreciate you super chatting them, dude, but these sentences are tough. Oh, man. Oh, Dylan. Listen, Dylan. Within reason, we can write this off and we use it. Guys, we have to buy whiskey for content. We literally have to. It's literally part of the business. If we don't do it, the content won't exist, basically. Was it the wrong it's really good. I really do enjoy it a lot. There's no Three Oaks, Michigan. Southwest. Look up Kalamazoo, Kirk. That would be your best bet, buddy. Look up Texas Smart in Kalamazoo because they're doing another pick here pretty soon. When did you say you were coming? I don't know if they'll have any, but they might when you go. Texas Smart's fucking awesome, dude. It really is. It really is. When's the Blue Run content shot? Dylan, you son of a bitch. Dylan S., you son of a bitch. I swear to God, dude. Me and Dylan are going to fucking oil wrestle. We are. I want you to know that. This motherfucker. There's been plenty of Blue Run content, dude. Everybody knows where I currently stand. Clarence, when you guys talk prices for bar pours, where are these bars located? Louisville, J. Hobber, you guys have some killer bars in Michigan. Just like what, honestly, random bars. So there's a couple of good whiskey bars in like Detroit area. And then Evergreen is where we go in like Bardstown. Neat and Justin's House of Bourbon in Kentucky are both fantastic bars. Silver Dollar, the Sugar House is the one in Detroit, I think. I don't know. Everybody, you can find a bourbon bar. Churchill's solid in Michigan. Dude, Tony, Amon is one of the nicest humans of all time. It's incredible. It's so incredible. Keith, because it's Schmillet, you're saying? Yeah. Dan could own the entire 2024 BTAC line with all the butterfly. Okay, Dylan. Oh, okay. I think I legitimately have 20-some Blue Runs. And we've used fucking 3 of them for content. And I paid for all of them out of pocket, except probably the 3 we use for content. Did you get Barrel King Batch 103? You know what? You guys want to open a Barrel King? I got a box of Barrel King and I haven't opened it. You want to open one? What bourbon has surprised you this year the most, positively or negatively? Oh, let's get to that. I don't know when it came out. I don't know when this came out. We're going to drink this. This has surprised me in the most positive manner of all time. It is Stuff and Whiskey's Nashville Barrel Co. pick. Casey's going to take Cookie. Both. Man, I knew she was a saint, dude. She's really good at taking in living beings that need a lot of care and molding, maybe is the right word. Like, you're there, right? And now she wants Cookie. She's like clearly an angel. Actual. Okay. This Nashville Barrel Co. pick from Stuff and Whiskey. Stuff and Whiskey came up to Evernorth to do a barrel pick. Those Stuff and Whiskey and 21090 will probably be the next picks we bottle, I would imagine. But anyways, they picked a straight bourbon whiskey. It's a barrel strength. It says limited edition. It says rare cask. I don't have any fucking idea the relevance of those terms. This could be a special barrel. It drinks like a fucking special barrel. If you guys got one of these, fucking lucky. 8-year-old distilled in Indiana, 122.8 proof. Nashville can say they don't double barrel shit or whatever. This is 8-year-old MGP, and the color's incredible on it, truthfully. This is the pick sticker, if you can see it. It says pace yourself. Got Josh and Aaron on the back. Josh, good looking dude, huh? It's crazy. 8-year Kelvin Barrel MGP. Barrel 3337. This whiskey Josh brought up and shared when they came up. Josh is a stud, dude. Okay, you can't. There's a lot of light. Look how dark that whiskey is. I'm putting my hand in front of the whiskey. Look how dark that is in front of the lights. So I obviously didn't have this pick. Yeah, I wish NBC would just come out and just tell people what they're doing, because some of their shit is awesome. I have one bottle of NBC I don't like, and I paid a bunch of money for it. I'm not super happy about it. But I paid a lot less money for a different bottle out of their gift shop, and it's fantastic. Simp, fast forward your fucking live stream, dude. Because if you're still staring at my calves, it's because you're paused, okay? Fucking creep. Anyways. I drank this. Oh, that's kind of it. That's weird. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. The whiskey that I bought was the one Travis is talking about, the foil label. That one was great, and it was like $100. I bought a Founders one for like $200, and I literally have drank it once ever. And that's all I'll say. But this is, Josh shared this with me, and I put it in a glass, and I smelled it, and then I drank it, and I said, holy shit, please tell me those are available somewhere to purchase. They're not, they said. That's what they said to me. They said, they're not. You're a dumbass. You should have just got it when we dropped it, which, holy shit, man. Chris, that's why we're in love, man. I want you to know that. All right. Yep. Fucking heaven. I don't know. Fucking heaven. This is like $120 bottle. I would have bought a backup. Like, long story long, Chris gave me this. So, Josh gave me Chris, I'm reading 1WD in chat. Josh gave me this bottle as a gift because I really fell in love with it. And I've put a hurt on it since then. So, it smells like the old hard root beer candies and vanilla. What's the most you ever paid for a bottle? I think the most expensive bottle the channel's ever bought was $500, which was this Wyoming and the Angel's Envy Mizunara cask that came in the crystal decanter. The Mizunara was fucking terrible. This is really good. It's just overpriced, truthfully. Night oak and agave. What else? Sean has bought a, what's it called? Black. It's a Brooklotti. It's a black. It's not Dark Arts, right? I was never confused about this until Macaulay started Dark Arts. Isn't it Black Art? Yeah, it's Black Art, right? Why does it not feel right? Yeah, it's Black Art. Sean bought a Black Art once out of pocket for like 600 and change. Oh shit. No, the most expensive bottle I've ever bought was a Dusty Turkey, and it was $750. That's the most expensive I've ever bought for a split label. I'm trying to think, why did I buy that? There was a reason I bought that, because I don't do that very often. Blambo 22, we bought that for the channel. Franchi. That Crown Royal, I think, was $200 or $300, wasn't it? No, it's a split label turkey. It's a split label 12-year. Yeah, the little barrel root beer candies. That's what this whiskey tastes like. It tastes just like those, but with vanilla. I'm trying to think. Out of pocket, I bought Holden's 2015 Old Forester birthday bourbon for $325, but that was years ago, and that was a steal, because at the time that's how much it was. Now it's worth like $1,000 or something. Was the Dusty for Bourbon in the Barn? What do you mean, buddy? Oh, Sean paid $600 for Generations. Man, I should just open that tonight. You know what I mean? This guy hasn't worked in 3 weeks. I might as well open the whiskey. You know what I'm saying? NBC is hard to say a good first bottle for them, because I think they do a lot like Rare Character, and truthfully a lot like we've been doing, which is they do a lot of single barrels. I think the Nash Tucky stuff out of NBC is blended, and then I think Rare Character obviously has their limited editions now that are blended. But I don't think either of those brands really blend. But that Dusty Dan mentioned was not it. No, the split label turkey was not. That is in my house. I bought that out of pocket. I think that why did I buy that? Well, I think I sold like 2 or 3 knives. And then I saw that go up, and I'm like, fuck, I love those ones. I think that was why. $440 for a 23 GTS? That's not the worst thing of all time. We did a Project X pick with Penelope. Yep. Ours is sherry. Some of them taste young. CJ wants this. I think it was CJ earlier who said we should do a Nashville Barrel Co. pick. We haven't done Nashville Barrel. That's the thing. Generation, Sean paid $600 for, but I think retail's $500. And truthfully, the reason Sean wanted it was just to open it on like a special occasion someday, because it's a cool idea for a bottle of whiskey. What would be the cost of all the ounces you drank of watermelon? All right. God damn it! That was my brand new glass. That was my brand new glass, dude. It hit the door frame when I walked out of the room and landed right on the fucking cement. Hold on! It's dead air. It's good for TV. That's a $40 fucking glass. Just fucking dropped after using you want to see what it looks like, that's about what we got left of her. I paid, I'm pretty sure this was $40. And I have, God damn, I have bottles of whiskey that are cheaper than this. And I got to use, my thought process is, well, Daddy's bottle ripping now. Holy fucking shit, Kyle. Oh, well, Kyle with a $50 super chat said, here's a new glass for you, buddy. You know what? That's really kind of you, and you don't have to do that. We appreciate that's so nice, man. Thank you, seriously. What a fucking actual gentleman. Let's take a moment to realize that clearly Kyle Reed is one of the nicest human beings on the planet, right? I mean, actually, you know what I mean? Everybody give Kyle Reed a thumbs up on that super chat. There's got to be double digits minimum. I'm clicking it. I'll click it right now. Yep, clicked it. There better be way more likes. That's the nicest thing. Thank you, man. We're bottle ripping now. Vacuuming the glass. Cook's not over there. I just picked up all the big ones. He'll be okay. Where it is actually under a fucking whiskey shelf because it hit the door frame and went on. He's okay, I promise. 47 likes on that motherfucker. Yeah, Kyle, that's what's up. New glass fund, says Chris. Well, Kyle covered it. Thank you. Towards the glass fund, Big Chimp. Okay, Big Chimp and really good fucking name, truthfully. Thank you again. Drops almost empty bottles. Oh, no. Thank you guys for the love. I appreciate that. It's very nice of you. Shipping costs for the glass, says Josiah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. All right. Barrel King isn't available in Michigan. Well, you buy it from them. You buy it from Barrel King and then they send it to you. This, I literally just took these out of the box in that room. That's how we got to the glass breaking situation. This is Barrel King. I'm going to drink this out of the bottle. It is batch 103. It's 115 proof. It is the Jester's Fruit of Despair. It's 26% 8-year wild turkey, 12% 8-year MGP, 95.5 rye. Oh, it's a Burr rye. And it is 62% 7-year wild turkey. Well, that's interesting. I'm going to be honest. It smells like turkey. That's the base. What is the... Yeah, this is just the base. Because then you could pick one finished, right, of these. Because this is one of the choose your own adventures. That sticker's really fucking cool. Whoever made that did a really good job. All right, Tom, you son of a bitch. Okay. Well, I'd love to pour in a glass, but actually I can smell the turkey out of the bottle. It does smell, I mean, that's wild because it doesn't smell like there's any MGP rye in here at all out of the bottle. Sounds good, Travis. Sounds great, dude. You have to be our chauffeur. You can just come on the pick with us. Well, no, Chris, it's just this isn't one of the finished ones, right? Because you could pick finished ones, I believe. Batch 103, Barrel King. Oh. Okay. I'm going to be completely honest with you. That tastes better than I expected. And it tastes a lot better than the nose smells out of the bottle. Everything I say, it's in the fucking bottle still. And I don't have a glass right now. And I have to go in the house to get a glass, right? I've got one more of those Denver and Lily's that'll inevitably drop tomorrow. So plug the Z-Biox ad. It was just a little. That's a very cool burr rye. It's not bready. Most burr ryes, when you start mixing bourbon and rye together, especially MGP, gets really bready. I like burr ryes a lot, but breadiness is a note that comes through with 95.5 and then like 21 rye mixed together. I don't know why that happens. It's just like consistent. This smells like turkey with the cinnamon. And then the up front of that palate's all of the turkey with the cinnamon. But then the back is like a sweeter. Turkey cinnamon is like a dry cinnamon, like a cinnamon powder / cinnamon stick. Not a sugar cinnamon, but the back of this is sweet, which is cool. That's a fucking wild ass burr rye. I really love this sticker on the back. It's very like old timey jestery. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can see that from there. That's cool. Oh, Travis, I've been buying us different ryes, and Daddy's got a fucking plan for a burr rye, buddy. Promise. Haven't tried it yet, so that could just be an idiot and it could not work. But all right, listen, don't do this at home, okay? Well, I won't do it here either because there's no fucking fuel in that. Hold on. You're not going outside, dude. It's dark out. Something will like fucking actually kill you out there. Shh. Sorry, Rob. You're not used to being able to see people above the table. That's my bad. All right. That's good. This is good. Somebody said, like, holy shit, that's a lot of money for turkey. Those turkey barrels cost a fortune. You should know that. That is a true statement. Those turkey barrels are not cheap. We know, I very much know how much those turkey barrels are. They're not cheap. All right. Drums and dram. Let me do it. Hold on. I have been picking up impressions lately. I may become one of the best of all time. If you've seen like Adam Ray, Shane Gillis, Jamie Foxx, those type of impressions, I'm probably like somewhere in that mix, right? Somewhere in there. We're going to do a Cam impression. Are you ready? Hold on. Drums and drams, Cam. Cameron Leach, some would call him. Ready? Guys, why'd you put the table so high? I can't even reach it. I wish I was a real boy. Fucking got him, dude. That was worth it. Absolutely got him. All right. We're going to open this. Man. Did you guys legitimately think Cam was here immediately? You know what I'm saying? Boom. Not my gumdrop buttons. That's Cam. That's Cam. Slide van. Dude, you showed up late as shit, dude. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Okay, Chrissy. First off, my knees didn't touch the floor. I'm an athlete, right? So, like, I was literally absolute athlete. Turkey barrels aren't cheap. Yeah. People think Disco 11 and 13 had turkey in it. It did. But it definitely did. What I'm trying to tell you is it definitely 100%. I would bet you your fucking mortgage it did. But Bardstown is not the same beast. We aren't getting the same barrels Bardstown gets from a turkey perspective, right? All right. As long as the wax, this is actually pink. It looks red in here. It's actually far more of a pastel salmon, some would say. Barrel King Fantasy Collection. American whiskey finished in conditioned ex-bourbon and wine barrels, 117 proof. This is batch number 98. This is The Love Story, a tasting and smelling. It says scratch and sniff. Oh. Okay, you know what? I can appreciate that. I don't know why. I really like that. Just this little strawberry. You can see the circle on the top. This part's clearly a different sticker. That scratch and sniff. It smells fantastic. Blend of 11-year 99 corn bourbon. Oh, we bought some of those. 17-year American light whiskey. We also bought some of those, actually. 9-year 21% rye and 8-year 95% rye. Finished in strawberry, chocolate, and Stag Junior X bourbon barrels. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a really high proof for it to smell like that, if I'm being honest. Did you guys realize that Dan Calloway literally started saying that Disco 11 had wild turkey in it and then caught himself and fucking immediately stopped talking? Immediately. It's got to have wild turkey in it. Like, it's never been confirmed to my ears that I'm 100% sure, that I'm 100% aware, whatever. Definitely does. Also, we got to taste that. Let's put it this way. We drank that distillate not in the blend. Absolutely fantastic whiskey, and did not come from the other place that has that mash bill. So, do we get to know any plans for Pours in the Park Bourbon in the Barn this year, or a bit more things pending still? We're doing Evernorth event on a Friday and then a golf outing on a Saturday this year instead of Bourbon in the Barn / Pours in the Park, because of definitely not Buff Turkey, because Buff Turkey smells and drinks very different than Wild Turkey. We're doing that because of time constraints. There's literally Sean and I for Bourbon Junkies, Sean, Brandon, and I for Evernorth, and it's just a fucking lot, if I'm being honest. So, some Buff Turkey is God whiskey, and some of it's fucking mediocre at best, if I'm being completely honest. We picked some Buckner's 15-year bottles that are, I don't know that I would, they're really strong animals you'd eat on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to say. Anyways, you get the fucking gist of it, right? Dude, we're all here together. Cheers, everybody. You know what? Fucking cheers. What time is it? 9:49. It's almost been 2 hours. Man. I know you guys didn't know this about me, but I can fucking talk, huh? Literal best turkey impression I've ever done. I knocked the Cam one out of the fucking park and the turkey one. That's wild to think about. How good I did both of those. Did Cam say anything after the impression? It's probably because he thought he was here and he probably left. Let me see. I'm looking for his little name in here. Heard you were talking shit. There's his picture. Him and Rob Wurzner are the same height, if you guys are wondering. Met both of them in real life. Now, Rob is more handsome and far more jacked. But you're 2 for 2, says Tim Lewis. Cam just left. I swear to God, I think Cam thought he was dreaming. It was like Inception. All right. What the fuck? Stop, dude. I'm allowed to say that fucking birds that we eat on Thanksgiving happen to be strong. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, dude, it's going to take... Oh my gosh, Chrissy, Alexa is one of my favorite humans I've ever met in my life. For real. One time, Rob, tell Alexa earmuffs if she can even hear this. You have 1 second. One time, Rob told me that Alexa had golden retriever energy, and there's never been a sentence that fit a human more, and it's not a bad. I fucking love it. She's incredible. Like, it's fucking amazing. So, anyways, what I want to say though is, sometimes you sign NDAs and sometimes you don't, and I don't. So it's kind of one of those things where, yeah, I'm an open book. You know what I mean? Cheers to you guys being here hanging out with me tonight. Batch 98. This smells fucking awesome, for real. I loved the Philly blends a lot. I think this fantasy collection is like the, I believe, it feels like this is taking place of the Philly blends, but I don't know that for sure. I should just ask Jared. I fucking love that, dude. Oh, okay. I can't, buddy. That's not that. If you like the cobbler, if you like whiskeys like cobbler, this is so much up a fucking alley. What was it? 11-year bourbon from MGP, 17-year light whiskey, 9-year bourbon from MGP, 8-year rye from MGP, finished in strawberry chocolate and Stag Junior. That's fan-fucking-tastic. This would be a nightmare for me. This feels like I could drink it and not get fat, but still enjoy sugar. You know what I mean? That's legitimately what this feels like. This feels like a strawberry fucked me. In a good way. There's not a follow-up. There was not a rest of that sentence. It's fucking incredible. That's so... I don't know if it mattered what whiskey went into these finishing barrels, because it just tastes like strawberries and chocolate in the best fucking way of all time. The scratch and stiff is strawberry cheesecake. I think the scratch stiff is more strawberry perfumey. Like an artificial, like if this is exactly what you'd expect from a strawberry scratch and sniff sticker. Yeah. That's fucking awesome, dude. That's very cool. Tons of variations of Evernorth straight bourbon and rye hitting Southeast Michigan. If I have a budget for only a few bottles, which ones are the best ones to grab? Give me options and I'll help you figure it out. How about that? That might be easier for me, because I don't know who has stuff and who doesn't. That's our problem. You know what I mean? CJ said, what's the evidence count? I'm going to be honest, dude. One person that... Okay, listen. So, not everybody knows this. I used to just stream video games for fun, because I used to play video games a lot. And I just didn't seemingly care about sleep at all, which was a great time in my life outside of, like, being awake. So, in the morning and daytime, and then night times were great. But then morning times it sucked, and daytimes were really rough. So, anyways, I will say, when I used to stream video games, I used to play with CJ almost every time. I fucking miss that, dude. I miss fucking hanging with CJ. Now, Bove used to scream the word virgin a lot. Think we're allowed to say it on YouTube. Think that's fine. I miss that too. I do miss Bove blow-ups a lot. I got to meet Juju in person. That was cool when I was in Texas. Bove used to wake his whole fucking household up at like 1 a.m. because he was screaming at Warzone, which is fantastic. But I still get to I still see Nick, because Nick just travels on a fucking whim like a wild man. And It's just one of those things, dude. I still get to see Night Angel. CJ, dude, CJ and I used to talk basically every day. I just realized that. That's fucking wild, dude. Kyle, I used to be the best Warzone player that ever lived, outside of like a shit ton of people that were better than me. But it was great. You know what I do with my free time now? Sleep. It's like hit golf balls sometimes. That's great. I love that. What's the whole deal with Blue Run? I heard you both talk about it a bunch. Sean never jumped super on board. I jumped on board. I really liked Blue Run for a long time. I think Rutledge makes really good whiskey. I think that's pretty obvious. He ran Four Roses distilling for a long time. But Blue Run whiskey is good. The price is bummer. Coors bottom. Fucked the brand seemingly. I could be wrong on that. So don't take that for gospel or anything. But welcome to middle age. And it came down to like parenting is hard as fuck when you're tired. And when you're not tired, it's way easier to be patient like a decent human, you know? But yeah. All right, Rob. There's no way, dude. There's no fucking way. We're not doing your goddamn fucking height in inches right now. Sean losing Matt Madness. This is something we should discuss. It is. Sean losing Matt Madness is to Brandon. Almost to Trev. Did Sean beat Trev? Wait, what the fuck? What was Sean's score and what was Trev's score? Because if Sean lost to Trev, that's the most embarrassing. I'm a big Trev guy. Love Trev. I've kissed Trev's head. He doesn't know this, but I kissed him once. Because I love him. I really do. Trev's one of the worst fucking whiskey tasters blind of all time. With all due respect to Trev, obviously. Okay. Holy shit. I didn't even realize we did have a thing on it. Sean loses all stake in both companies if he loses to Trev. That's a fair statement. Trev says he knew Sean was going off the rails. Imagine if Sean lost and Trev has not won. I don't think Trev's beat a person in the first round yet. Imagine if it were Sean. Oh, there's your food. Every time that beep happens, I assume somebody's coming through the door, and I assume you guys are going to get to watch and hear either me die or me kill another human. It's one of the two. And every time it's the cat food. Because it sounds like when people push the numbers on the door lock. You know what I mean? I didn't get to watch Grease. Who was it? It was Perry, Grease, and then Chris from Bourbonjunk. Bourbonjunk's back. Trev has more losses than years madness has occurred. That's fucking tough. Damn. Brandon said, to be fair, Sean pays me to taste whiskey for him since he's so bad at it. Oh, listen, it's a bummer, dude. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. Sean's shit at it. I mean, honestly, Brandon wasn't good at it either. He just guessed one proof across the board, and it happened to be barrel-proof whiskey each time. So, Sean's so bad, I'm convinced Matt didn't do Matt Madness last year for Sean's sake. Grease destroyed everyone. I will literally shit on Grease. I will literally, my gosh, dude. This year, let me win the mic battle first here. This year is the year in which I take Grease, fold him into a goddamn pretzel, and then eat him. And then the next round, I take Cam and I set him at his little fucking Toys R Us drum set, right? And I take that little human and I just coddle him a little. I give him like an Uncrustable, a grape one, because he's a piece of shit. Strawberry and raspberry for the fucking goats. I give him a grape one. It's not even warmed up, dude. It's still fucking frozen. And I give him plastic drumsticks, not wood ones, because he doesn't deserve them. He's not there yet. And I pat him on the back when he fucks up his notes every time we have to play a song. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. It's absolutely insane. I will abso-fucking-lutely murk every human in Matt Madness this year, and it will not be fucking close. Period. I will be drunk for 3 fucking weeks to win Matt Madness. Fucking mark them, dude. The words is what I'm referring to. If I'm sick, we will reschedule. I will be tip-top prime shape, no excuses, don't fucking care. Winner, winner, turkey dinner this year, because chicken's for bitches. Okay? Should have went steak. You know what? I regret the turkey. Turkey's one of the worst meats on the planet, actually. That's so crazy. Time for me to watch my dog skip a few times before bed. Hey, Steve. Whoa. Oh. Dude, there's no way I almost read your name out loud when you said that. I don't have a schedule. I don't even know. I swear to God, if me and Brandon are in the same round, I mean, you're not going to hear Brandon. You didn't hear Brandon talk the last one either. You're not going to hear him talk this time. He's not going to have to. He doesn't even have to send answers in. The score will be so fucking embarrassing. It's just, you guys got to understand, too competitive to lose, dude. So about that NBC, y'all doing that on site? Dude, if we can we get barrels like this anywhere near this one? Anywhere near this one. Matt said the schedule's not complete. Where the fuck is Matt? Somebody get Porter in this chat right now. Because we got to have a heart-to-heart. We got to have a heart-to-heart because Matt started Matt Madness and it wasn't fucking done. So we need to have this discussion. And Matt needs to have an audience for it because it's a peer-reviewed process very clearly. It's like the Department of Justice, dude. Everybody's paying attention. Tim Lewis bully much? Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm not bullying nobody. I'm the fucking reigning champion. And when everybody's got to understand that there's respect due and respect given, right? This is a thing, man. I got a goddamn belt that has my name or something on it. It's a whole fucking, it's metal. It's metal and leather. I think it came from an alligator mixed with an ostrich before they prepared it. Matt should get Dustin Blue to make the belts this year. Because Dustin Blue is a fucking leather craftsman. It's not a hostile work environment. Brandon will be abused during that live stream. He will be shit on. But then he doesn't have to do it anymore. You know what I mean? So it's a win-win. Because I win and then he wins. I will win Matt Madness this year. Because I would like to be the only back-to-back reigning champ. I really would. When are you hosting the self-confidence conference? If you guys pick a date, we'll do it. I think Grease set the all-time record for points scored. We can't do this point record thing because Matt's doing the questions and points different every year, right? So, like, now we can do it within the year as long as Matt's keeping the scoring and question asking consistent. But you can't do it year to year because he's changing how he's adding and granting points and blah, 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 blah. God damn it. Dylan, dude, nobody in this chat has ever been closer to 5 timeouts in one night than you. God damn it. Yeah. Kyle, 100%. Yeah. Brandon's into some wild shit. You guys, we should get into this. You guys should see Brandon's algorithm for YouTube Shorts and TikTok. I am reigning, defending, current. I'm current, the champ. I'm the champ. Grease crushed it this year. Cool, dude. You know what I mean? I swear to God, dude. It's fucking great. The first year Grease won, cheated. We all know this. We're all on the same page. All of us, right? Everybody in chat. We all know Grease cheated. Year 1. Year 2, shit stomped. Grease got absolutely fucking obliterated. Wasn't it by me? And then year 3, I think I shit on him again. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Grease, you can't, these are easy rounds. Like, these are, if I'm Floyd Mayweather, fuck that. He seems like a bitch. With all due respect, because he would beat my ass. I just mean in the boxing. If I'm Muhammad Ali, right? Grease is Jake Paul. You know what I mean? It's somewhere around that. This is a huge problem. This is a huge problem. Rob Wersner gifted 10 memberships. Rob, did you tell Alexa how many people like her? She's so fucking cool. Gosh, dude, that whiskey's fantastic. I might pick up every fantasy collection they do. I might. Oh, there he is, dude. Matt, we got to have a talk, dude. It's me and you. It's just me and you here. There's nobody else. It's an off-the-record conversation. It is you and I. Look right in my fucking eyes, dude. How the fuck are we starting Matt Madness and we don't have the schedule yet? You know what I'm saying? That Matt Madness intro was absolutely fucking incredible. And we don't have the schedule? What the fuck are we doing, Matt? Off the record. Nobody else's ears. I would never abuse Matt. He's literally one of my favorite people on the planet. Literally. And Matt knows that I love him. Until I die, I will love Matt Porter. So. It could be any day, which is wild. Hey, if you guys want to get... dude, fuck it. We're off the rails, dude. My bad to anyone who's offended or... anyone this affects negatively. If you guys don't follow Rob Wersner on Facebook, he just posts happy. If you want wholesome content on the internet, it's so fucking hard to find, right? I really hate sad news. I don't watch the news. That's fucking dumb. I hate all news because all of it's sad. None of it's ever happy. So if you don't like normal news and sad news and fake news and all of the news options that we currently have, if you don't like any of those, you could follow Rob Wersner on Facebook because what you'll get is wholesome Facebook story posts. In wholesome Facebook story posts from Rob Wersner, always involve him and Alexa going on a date, having a good time, and they're always smiling and they're always happy. And it fucking literally makes me happy every single fucking time. Swear to God. I literally will pull up Facebook, which is a fucking shithole of an app. We all understand and agree on this. I don't think that there's even a debate to be had the other way. And I click Rob Wersner's fucking face on there, and it's like... picture him and Alexa smiling, happy. Or he's like fucking hanging out. There's a golf course in the background. He's like having a whiskey. And then the next picture is like him and Alexa at dinner and they're both just happy as fuck. It's so fucking wholesome. It's so wholesome. I fucking love it, dude. I love it. What did Matt say? He hasn't responded. Man. Matt didn't blend the fantasy collection. Now, Matt did say, you know what? Matt blends things at Barrel King, and he's blended another thing. And I can't wait to try it. That's what I'll say. That's a completely fair and reasonable statement that I just said. Is she taking as long as it took to bring Matt Madness to answer your question? Hockey game date tomorrow. Subscribe for some happy times. See, I'm telling you guys, it's just incredible. Also, I'm sure Alexa's been mad before, and that's shitty because she seems like an absolute great person. I've never seen her. I've seen her like sad frown because probably somebody's being a fucking dickhead or something. I've never seen her mad. That's gotta be fucking wild. But I guarantee you'll see a fucking picture on Rob Wersner's Facebook story of them smiling, hanging out, and drinking beers or something at the hockey game. It's just great. I'm telling you, it's wholesome as fuck. Matt Porter is absolute best at reading tasting notes from the Matt Bunch. I have no idea what that means. Are you guys going to get a Castle Edition Bardstown? Do you mean Cathedral? Yeah, Chris, I got there, but when I got there, I got mad too. So that's like a PTSD moment. Yeah, that Cathedral, and we have a 375 of it somewhere. It's pretty good. It's not like There's a lot of old whiskey in it, and it's pretty damn good. I don't know how much it was. I don't know how hard it was to get. Like, I don't know very much about it. I know that the side says that there's like very old whiskey in it, but it's pretty damn good. $100. That's really good at $100. I thought it was honestly more than that. It's $650. Well, it's not that good. Holy shit. Who's the better taster at Evernorth, Sean or Charlie? Sean's palate came back. He's bad. He did bad. So bad. Oh, this is a question for chat, Brandon said. I think there were 750s at the distillery for the Bardstown. Matt said, Mr. Tuesday Night over here complaining about scheduling issues. Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. That took you 7 fucking minutes to type 9 words in a period? That's insane. That's fucking insane. That's crazy, dude. Oh, no, Tony. All right, Tony. What I need, Tony, I would sacrifice my liver to beat Brandon. It would take me longer to speak. Dude, when am I? Okay, Matt, for real. As soon as you know I'm going to be on Matt Madness, for real, will you tell me? Like, I'm as the current and previous and reigning champion, I really, man, I'm such a douche. Imagine if I was being serious all the time. You guys would fucking hate me. Will you tell me, like, as soon as you know what I'm going to be on, so I have, like, maybe just a little, like, some time to prepare would be beautiful, if that's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? All right, dude. Listen, it took a second. Taco money, Louis. First off, miss you, love you. Second off, I was telling my buddy Juju about you because the conversation we had about Juju was funny. I was telling Juju that I was allowed to say that Juju was Mexican because you said I could say that. I was telling him that when I was in Texas because I got to meet him in person the other day. It was fantastic. Yeah. I mean, right, Rich? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I feel like there's a lack of respect kind of going around the community right now with how I performed 2 years ago in Matt Madness. I mean, crushed Jason C. the week before that with Chad from It's Bourbon Night. I mean, smoke showed David from RIP, DavidWhiskeyChannel.com. Smoke show. Absolute fucking smoke show. It was such a smoke show you couldn't even fucking see your hand in front of your face. I mean, Cam got smoked by David, which is wild to think about. You have first round bias. So it's going to be several weeks. And by several, I mean it could be any time. God damn it, Matt. I'm the fucking champ. All right? Louis just gave me the... All right, guys. I want this on the record. Louis just said you got the pass. Let's fucking go, dude. Honorary Mexican. I'm an honorary Mexican. Louis gave me the pass. This might be the greatest night of my life outside of my children being born. I mean, holy shit. God damn it, Louis, you're a fucking real one, dude. You are a fucking real one. Can Dan skip the first round bye? For what? The last time Grease did that, I cooked his shit. You know what I mean? If you give me Screwball, I guarantee I headshot every bottle. It won't even be close. You got to understand that I'm a fat dude at heart, no matter what. So, I might be... Grease is up there for one of the greatest promo makers. Like, Grease is like the pot stirrer, like the drama. Grease better go back to fucking hiding. You know what I mean? I can stuff you in a first round bracket if that makes you happy. No, I just want to... Whoa, Matt. We're getting fucking way ahead of ourselves, right? All right? What I'm saying is just want a heads up. Like, I don't want like on a Monday, like, hey, you're on Friday. Like, I'm just looking for a like, hey, man, like 2-3 weeks you're probably on. What the fuck, man? God damn it. Whoa, Luke, we made that tequila video, right? We did that. I want you to know a punch of tequila tastes like shit. Okay? Louis said I was right. Kind of. On some stuff. Not the tequila part. Yeah. Give Sean Dan's first round bye. It would be great to see him make it to the second. Oh, that little fucking drummer boy came in here, said one sentence and left. That's so fucking crazy. Man, if it wasn't lame to watch, I would text him. Tequila's not great. Some of it's fantastic. Some of it's fine. Some of it's fucking piss. And you guys know that. We all know that. We're all on the same page here. Some bourbon's shit too. It's not like calling Juju Mexican was fantastic. No, Sean said it was racist. It's not racist. Juju is literally Mexican. I said this to his face, and he said, I think he said, I am. I actually don't remember now what he said. Wasn't offended, though. I'm 100% sure that I'm often aware of when people are offended. Anyways, Louis said it wasn't racist. He is Mexican. I'm safe. This is where we're at. This is a long story to get to where the fuck we're trying to go. Bourbon makes me think of you. Oh, how you doing, Sean? Damn. Will Pastel, not my favorite whiskey on the planet. Fuck, dude. If I'm being completely honest, Will Pastel, not a fuck. It's actually a bottom 10 pour for me. This is what I tell people. What I tell people is, like, some people say I don't like rye, and some people say I don't like whatever. American whiskey. I say I wouldn't like bourbon if all I drank was Jim Beam White Label. You know what I mean? Like, if you've had like 2 or 3 of the same things, it just turns into one of these things where it's like, hey man, I had the 2 or 3 of those and they all taste the same. I don't like that. It's like, no, we got to venture. We need to venture away from that fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? They should put the 4-year rye in the pot still bottle. Buddy, they could put, with all due respect, they could put any fucking thing else in the pot still bottle and it would be better. I would rather have Johnny Drum in the pot still bottle. I'd rather have Rowan's Creek in the pot still bottle. I'd rather have, what's the one like Rowan's Creek? I don't even remember that one. I'd rather have Booker's in the pot still bottle, if I'm being completely honest. But the piss, yeah, Noah's Mill. They can put Noah's Mill in the pot still bottle. The pot still bottle tastes like chlorine. Like there's a pool and you fucking swallowed the water in an accident. You went, and then you almost fucking died, literally, because if you breathe water in, you die. Found that out the hard way almost, dude. Whew, that's wild. Willet just hit Michigan and all the stores are ecstatic. But all of the Willet stuff coming to Michigan is obviously all the volume brands, right? So it's Johnny Drum, Pot Still, Rowan's, Noah's Mill, all of these. And they're all hitting Michigan. All the stores were like, Willet's here. And it's like, that's not the Willet you thought it was. That isn't fucking 14-year-old Willet Purple Tops from fucking Bernheim before Bernheim was bought by Heaven Hill. Like shit like that. So, but, oh, Matt, I throat-goated this mic earlier. There's one for you. I don't know if anybody clipped it, but Luke was paying attention. There's a lot of stuff that's happened on this one stream. There is. I said something about Cookie's butthole. I'm 100% sure because he was up and it was pointed. You know what I mean? Yeah. Man, there's been a lot of stuff. When I don't have this guy to fucking cut me off all the time and distract me from these thoughts, you know? But, oh shit, Matt, I got my fucking calves out. One of them. You should check that just for later. It's fucking good. I did almost say Steven's name. That's true. I think I did read what he said. I almost said his name after I read that. Oh shit, dude. Sean doesn't keep it on the rails. Sean just cuts me off all the time. Well, I see what you're saying now. Listen, this is as off the rails as it normally gets. The difference is I'm not being interrupted, if you think about it. You're right in my fucking way. I can't see any of the chat. You look at me like you're Batman and you're disapproving, which is bullshit. Yep. Come over here and talk into the mic. I swear to God, he just started licking himself. It's his paw. Come here, dude. Will you come over here? I can't fucking read a single word on any part of the screen right now. He went like this. If I put a mic up to you, will you? Oh, that's not plugged in. Can you guys hear him? Okay, nobody knows this. Cookie talks. Oh, you just smashed your fucking skull into that, dude. That's crazy. I'd have the whiskey glass if Sean was on the stream. That's true. I made him get up and get it. Let's see what we got. Come here. Come here, dude. I want you talking and chatting. Ready? Can you meow? Can you please do that? Dude, he fucking rocked this shit into the mic. You're so nice. He's such a better cat than Char. He's such a better cat than Char. I did do a tight 20 on fucking bands, dude. And actually chat was super on board with my opinions. Now, one person did say that I was really good at stating my opinions as if they were fact, and then moving along, which in theory is just fucking, isn't that how people fucking state their opinions? Okay. All right, dude. Peace out, bitch. Have you tried the whiskey blendery? I have not. I've heard those words put together as a name several times now, but I don't know anything else about it other than that. I'm assuming you get to blend whiskey there. Is it like Mattingly? You guys ever do? Me and Holden had a fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson off the other day. It was incredible. Cam did a blend with him. Was it good? What was the? I think Cam's Hard Truth pick I really liked a lot. It's fantastic. Speaking of good picks. Oh, fuck, dude. I swear to God, I thought my glass was still alive. I thought it was back. I just picked this up to pour into a glass. And there's no glass here, man. Kyle super chatted might get the glass back, and it's just not here. You know what I mean? It's a bummer. So this America, as Porter would say. We got to do another one of these. Hey, have people gotten these and do they like them? For real. Honest feedback. For real honest feedback. Yeah, I broke a glass. Matt, might be another good clip. I don't know what it sounded like because it was not next to me, but I did break a glass over there and I yelled. This pick, absolute fucking monster. While I run, cast strength pot distilled. That's interesting. I've never heard somebody say pot distill. I've heard pot still a lot. Single barrel malted rye whiskey is 124.2 proof. It was a October 17 to almost October 24. So it's 6 years and change. Picked by Bourbon Junkies. Distilled in the Great Lakes state. Single barrel malted rye. And it's fucking, man, I love these bottles. All right, Megas. I'm gonna be honest. This is a pick. I know this isn't for everybody. I really know it's not for real. But this is a pick that I would do. I would do this once a fucking quarter. Truthfully, one of these picks once a quarter because I like them so much that I could like. Okay, you know how nerds say. You guys aren't gonna know. Kelly, thank God you're here. Dustin was off the rails earlier. And we needed you. He was saying some wild shit. And we really needed you here. You know what I mean? And you just weren't here. Fucking needed you. But anyways, these picks are just so damn they're so good. I just love them so much. They're so unique and so different. But I would you know how people used to say, if you're a nerd, you knew? People say I main something. Like, I mained a rogue in World of Warcraft. Sean mained a hunter. That's so fucking nerdy, dude. God, my gosh, dude. I'm not even working IT anymore. But anyways, I would main this fucking whiskey. You know what I'm saying? I would main this. This is, man, I love those so much. I would. Louis, it's not, buddy. We're having the golf outing and the Evernorth event with some releases during the Evernorth event. Dane, can you put the Elsa dress back? Is Alexa in here? Oh, okay. Kelly said tell her hi. Man. Rob, were you a fucking Rob, you were a rogue for sure, dude. You were a dwarf as the race, because those things are so short. I don't know if they do, Kyle. I think, listen, they send us whiskey. We have a really great relationship with them. They send us whiskey. We really like it. That's as far as it goes, but it's fantastic. I talked to Adam about an origin pick this year, but we'll see. A toasted origin, barrel proof toasted origin. It would be a dream for me. It would literally be a dream. Did you see the fan video for Grease last Friday? I did not. Is there where and how do I watch that? You're a blood elf warlock? Yeah, fucking course you were. 2200 amp, bitch. I was fucking 2600 in trios. I literally suck it, dude. Actually, weirdly, legit, dwarf rogue. Swear to God. Swear to God. Sean was elf hunter, night elf hunter, bitch. Any chance of sourcing barrels from Origin? Tried so hard, Josh. Tried so hard. They said no. It's Alexa. Holy shit. We've talked about this woman all night. Holy shit. My gosh. We needed Kelly and Alexa here way earlier. This is off track. This is off the rails. Purely Dustin's fault, if you think about it. Dude, whatever. Dude, dwarfs and gnomes are the exact same fucking thing. You know what I mean? It's just whatever. It's the exact same thing. How do you describe that malted rye versus Kentucky rye? You could literally completely this is like tropical fruit, almost an Irish whiskey like note to it. I legitimately, there's not whiskey that tastes like New Holland's whiskey. Matt said copy. Oh, so I don't watch it on stream? Oh, this is demonetized. These live streams aren't monetized. You emailed it to me? I can't play it. It's a whole fucking I'm going to watch it after I get off here. Dwarf Rogue's an option. Can't confirm. Yeah, dude. What the fuck, Rob? You're not even a nerd. Holy shit, dude. That's wild. How wild. Alexa puts up with you playing fucking D&D or whatever you play? That's crazy. Well, Matt, I know, but I can't. I gotta like create a screen share. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna watch this. I got a screen capture here. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's so small. Well, oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I All right, here's the problem. I'm going to have to rewatch that because I couldn't hear it. And I feel like it's probably better with music or whatever sound was being made. That being said, hold on. That being said, okay. That didn't look like AI with the, obviously not the people, but the sign in the picture. Did they actually, did you hire a group of humans to do that? All I watch on YouTube is golf. It's a fucking huge problem. It's the only thing I watch. Anyways, is that Cameo or not? Holy shit. You hired a group of humans on Cameo. That's so crazy. That's so fucking crazy. Those guys are famous. I know what Cameo is, Tony. Okay, will Matt open the Matt Madness season that is not planned, that is not scheduled, with all due respect, with an insane AI video of Kendrick's Super Bowl performance. So the reason initially I assumed that picture of Graves would be like an AI thing where they're just that's like a green screen. That's insane. I might have to start a Cameo, Luke. I might have to. You're just allowed to say wild shit, and people like, and it's apparently not only accepted, it's fucking encouraged. You know what I mean? Does Dan spend more time watching golf videos or looking for his golf ball? I'd say it's about equal, which is a huge problem because I watch golf videos as I fall asleep every night. So they printed that picture and kissed his face on a real beach. Holy shit. Matt, was this at the beginning? I mean, Luke, if you think about it, at least my entire Bourbon Junkies job is getting paid to talk. Evernorth is like getting paid to label things, basically. If you think about it. All right, dude, we're fucking have to start a Cameo. I don't know. That's you. Well, I mean, that was only $74. There were a bunch. How many fucking people was that? Those guys are splitting some fucking money, huh? No, that's fair. I don't even get paid to do the fucking labeling. I'm taking a paycheck from Evernorth. So no, I don't. It's free. Why can't I? Hold on. How many people are in this video? Mizuno JPX 923s, a QI35 driver, a QI35 3-wood, Ping S1 something wedges, even roll ZR1 putter, and a Ping G447 wood. That's most of the bag. All right. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 people in that fucking video. You didn't even have to pay them $10 a person to do that? Hold on, I'm going to listen to the audio real quick. Oh my. These guys are famous. Took him 1 minute. Buddy, they had to print a fucking picture and write on a chalkboard. And there's 9 of them. Cheech and Chong do cameos for 100. Yeah, they're fucking Cheech and Chong, dude. They got to get fucking blown out of their minds. You know what I mean? And then just say happy birthday. Well, I just fucking broke my phone case, dude. See how this is green? See how this isn't? That's the volume buttons. That just broke. Well, it didn't break. It popped out and I can't find it. And it's a problem. You know what I mean? $9 per hour for most of them. Okay. Whoa, Brandon and Matt. What the fuck, man? First, I'm literally a fucking athlete. Like above all else, right? I never had fucking butter hands in my life or whatever. Butterfingers. This is a huge problem because for real, I can't use this phone case without the volume buttons, obviously, because my phone has volume features, you know? Huge. This is a nightmare. Well, there's no way. There's just no way, dude. There's no way. Oh, wow. Luke said lime. Okay. I want you guys to know that I literally have legitimately, and I mean this. You know, I was like, often I'm very sarcastic. Clearly very, camera's dead. God damn it. The stream's over. I love you guys. You guys can blame Brandon. Can you hear me? Yep, you can. We're going to blame Brandon. And the reason is because Brandon needed the battery that plugs into the camera at Evernorth. He needed that, right? Because he streamed, because he beat Sean. So it's Brandon's fault that battery is at Evernorth, and I'm using a normal camera battery, and it's dead, okay? So I love you. I just found it and dropped the fucking volume thing, dude. I found it and I lost it in literal seconds. In literal actual seconds. This is a fucking disaster. It's bedtime now. I love you. Good night and sweet dreams.